How will new voter ID laws affect you? 32 states will be enforcing new voter ID laws this year, 17 more than during the 2012 presidential election. Supporters of the new laws say that the purpose is to uphold the integrity of the election process and to prevent voter impersonation and fraud. However, studies have shown that voter impersonation is extremely rare and that the new laws disenfranchise a significant percentage of minority and elderly voters who will have a harder time complying with the new laws. Federal lawsuits have been filed against the new voter ID laws in states like Ohio, Texas, North Carolina, and Wisconsin. In Ohio, for example, there was a part of the voter ID law that eliminated same-day voter registration and early voting. The courts ruled that this placed an undue burden on African American and minority voters. In North Carolina, the federal court struck down the photo ID requirement, and they ruled that the legislators had acted with clear, quote, discriminatory intent in an effort to depress African American turnout. So what does this mean for you? Well, it means that your state may accept only certain types of IDs during election day, and depending on how strict the law is in your state, different things could happen. States like Indiana and Wisconsin are considered very strict, so not having an acceptable ID there may mean voting on a provisional ballot, which will only be counted if you come back within a certain number of days and with the correct form of ID. In less strict states like Florida and Louisiana, you may have the option of signing an affidavit acknowledging your lack of ID, and the state will go on to match your signature with the signature on your voter registration before they count your ballot. So what should you do? Well, first, find out what the law is in your state. You can do it right now. If you Google, what type of ID do I need to vote, you're going to see this handy snapshot of voter ID requirements in your state. The bottom line is this. New voter ID laws are in the works in many states, so stay involved in the process, vote, and demand fairness and inclusion in all new voter ID laws. Peace.